class is being recorded. So there are a few topics that we would like to cover in the 2 hours time, hopefully. So let me share my screen. In terms of the notes, I already shared in, I guess, in Ulearn, so you have to go get it there. And all right, so we do the array part 2 again, even though I already shared the video on this topic, but maybe we'll go through it again in very brief manner. So there are few things that we can see here. So here is about revisiting string. We have done string before, but here we look at C strings and know how to use, what are the functions within this C string. So when we say we need to use C string, means we have to include another folder, and not just the IO stream, but also this C string. Maybe if you have a calculation, you have to include CMath. So later we have to look into what are the functions that are included in this folder. All right, and then how are these going to be included in the discussion of array and how to use the array. All right, so when we have just the word age, that is one character, so that's a char character. But when we have a word or even a sentence, you are treating it as a string. So for a character, you can use the single quotation marks, but for a string, you have to use the double quotation mark. They are just on the same key. On the keyboard, in the keyboard, you have the single and double quotation mark on the same key. Okay, so two ways to process string. One way is to arrays of character. So when we have this hello, so we have 5 HELLO, and so this is considered as C string. And the other way is to process using the string class. Okay, string and C string. Okay, so maybe before this we use the string one. So this is C string. So here we can declare if we use C, or I guess C is stands for character, and C string, meaning you can give it a name or an identifier. In this case, it's called a name, and then we can specify the type is character. So you see, you can specify either as string or as a character. So character will treat each of the letter as a character. So if character, let me make it in this manner. So for character, and in this case, the character is called name. Character is called name, and the space that it has for name is 8 spaces. So we can have 8 letters. 8 letters. So this is also The style that we name this is also an array lah, array. So because array, like when we deal with array, numerical arrays, we have to use the square bracket. This square bracket, and this is a telltale that it is an array. But this one is a string array. And of course, if you have the space of 8, it will include space and also the last part. Like in the case of Aisha here, Aisha. So A is 1, I is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7, and then there's an empty one. Okay, so this is also treated as one character, a /0. Okay, so for character, we can use a single quotation mark or quote mark, or we can, if you do not know or you are unsure whether to use single or double, just use the double. So, but actually, for a double quotation mark, you'll turn it into string, like a name or a sentence or a word. Okay, so this one. If you use a single quotation mark for this big A, so it recognizes it as a character A. If you use the double quotation mark, and it will recognize A as a C string. Okay, so in terms of space, it will have that A and also this /0 as the component in the space for the memory, I would say. Okay, and then we could also declare initialize in many ways, and just like before, you can declare the type, and this is the name of the array, and then you put an empty cell there, an empty bracket, because you are not sure whether it's going to be just limited to these 5 characters of hello. Maybe you want to add some more after that. Okay, so as you can just name it as shown in the first line here with the squiggly bracket or curly bracket, and put the characters one by one, or just use the double quotation mark and type it as such in the second example here. But either way, this is how it is going to be put in the memory. So in the address allocated for this thing, so we'll have HELLO, and then with the /0. Okay, so my string is the name or identifier of this this array, and then the size will be 6, including the /0. Okay, and then this is another example. We have name, and you prepare a space. You declare that the array name can have 16 space, including a dash or empty space. But you put just John. John has only 4 characters, so you have another 12 characters are still unused. So that's okay. Okay. So you declare more lengths than you use, and also of course I forgot, you must also include this /0. So John will use 5 spaces, not just 4. All right, and then you can also put like this with the empty space, but also declare that the input is John. Declare the content of the array is John. But here it will going to just use 5 spaces for this value or this information, rather than this one, since you already declare that the space for name is 16. So even though John is actually taking only 5 spaces, but it will block the whole 16 for this thing, because in the future maybe you want to change it to John Lennon or John Travolta, John Labu. So whatever John you want to put, John Rambo. Okay. But here it will fit only 5. So here you can have more freedom in terms of the space allocated for this variable. C-string can be initialized at the time of its creation, just like what we did before, or you can just just declare it first and then initialize it some later, such as this one. Okay. Okay, so if you want to declare later, you have to do it like the blue one, not the red one. I guess if you do like the red one, will not allow you to do that. So this one will be wrong. So if for value, for numbers, you can do like this. But for the string, it seems that you cannot do it separately like this. Okay, so that won't work. So if in the test or in the final exam you do this, of course the paper won't scream at you, won't tell you that you are doing it wrong, but if you have done it in the computer, you will know that this is one is not allowed. Let's give it a try. So in this case, I'm gonna use this thing lah, this dev C++, dev C++. I believe I put it in the in the ULEN, in one of the folders, so you can look it up. So here, I guess I'm gonna maybe we'll do this later. We'll revisit that. No. So I'm gonna use the star there and star here. Okay, that's how to block a couple of lines all together. Okay, here let's copy from this thing. Let's see if we can do this. Let's try this too first. Copy and paste it over there. See, will okay, month. So see out, I guess, see out month. Yes, just to try to see whether it works or not. Okay, let's compile and run this thing. So it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. So let's try the other one. So let's try this one. Copy. I'll use Control C. So instead of that one, let's do this one. So here for that line only, a single line. So error, still error. Why is it error? Month. Okay. So about this copying, sometimes you have to do that. When you copy, sometimes the quotation mark doesn't come out correct, so you have to remember that. So it looks good, or is it maybe okay? So now it can so you can declare later. So maybe instead of doing this, you can say this one like here. I guess that one is allowed. No? This one is allowed. So change that and that. So this one is allowed, or you put it in the second one. So either using star copy, string copy, strcpy, string copy, or you declare directly. When you declare, you initialize it. As you declare, you initialize it. Okay, so this part is called the initialization, where you have the equal to whatever the content, the initial content. That's initialization. Ada soalan? Any question? Ada. Okay, I will try to go real fast here. Again, you can put declare anything here like name and whatnot. Like this one, cin character name. So maybe you can try to copy this as well. So this one, let's comment that out. Comment that. Sudah paham, sudah comment that also. So this one, okay, so let's see if we can see in name. Okay, put this one person, nama, then name. Okay, maybe I told you before, these English names sometimes you don't know whether it's going to be good or not. To put that one might override something important that you don't want to override. So let's use something else. I mean, let's use the first letter to be uppercase, upper. Then so I guess I'm supposed to write something there. I guess. Okay, maybe see in name. Yeah, maybe should ask for input first. See out. Apa nama? Oh, nama. Oh, nama. Also, this one. Okay, and then only we can run this thing. Then can put, say, for myself, Shamsul. Oh, John Labu. John Labu. Let's see if I will catch this thing with what's going on here. John Labu. So you see, in this case, we'll only catch the first word only. So if I run this again, I put Shamsul Anwar, I guess it'll just catch Shamsul. Maybe you have seen this before. Yeah, we'll only, oh, what's going on here? Shamsul Anwar. So, yep, that is the situation. So how do we, if we have a longer name, like yesterday, I guess in the news, the registrar one of the government's department recorded the longest name recorded for a newborn. It's very long, so many names in the name, so many words in the name. So that's going to cause some problem later on. So in this case, you have to use either this one, get line or get. I'm not sure which one to use. Maybe try to use this one first. Okay, copy that, and instead of this cin, I'm gonna use the cin.getLine. This one. Okay, and then this name is the bigger one. All right, so this one will enable you to get longer, and that will include any space, empty space that it has. Okay, so here, John Labu. Oh, something's wrong in the setting here. John Labu. So now we got both names being recorded. So even with the space. Okay. So what if I just use get instead of get line? Get. Let's compile it first and then run. The ABCDEF. Still happening like this. Abdul Manaf. Any Abdul Manaf here in our class? Okay. ABD Manaf. Okay, so yeah, get also will do the trick. Get or get line. Okay, any question? No question. So I guess comment this thing out, okay, and proceed with the next one. So under the C string, okay, if you look here, I have to put up above here under include IOStream. I also include C string. Then there are functions that we can use, but the popular one will be star copy a string or strcpy str compare str length, cat, lower, upper. So this one will concatenate. Okay, we'll see some of this example. Okay. Okay, so this one is the next one that I want to show. So that one will include me uncommenting this part, uncommenting. So here I have a character. Yeah, this one I can comment. Declare character car name 1 and has 20 spaces. And then another variable called S1, then car name 2, and I declare and I initialize it as Honda City. Any Honda City fan here? Any Honda City user? Okay, and then I copy, which is this is how to declare or initialize car name 1 because I did not initialize it when I declare it. I can initialize it later, but this is how I have to do it. String copy, the variable which is car name 1, and then put whatever name that you want. But I can be, or you can also change this to row 2 trash, trash lah, trash. All right, and then you can see whether it is coming out correctly. Okay. Okay, and then so the next one is to use this one called strcpy. So this one strcpy. This one is strncpy. String and copy. Okay, this one you can set the space or the size of the entity that you want to, number of space that you want to copy lah. Okay, so I'm just gonna run this and see what's the output of that. Okay. Okay, here you can see you look into the code. So car name 1 is Pro2 Trust. Pro2 Trust comes from this one. Is this part. And then car name 2 is S1, and car name 2, I say S1 will copy the name from car name 2 and only take integer number. Integer number has only 7 here, 7. So car name 2 is from this one, so 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So up to C lah. We will copy up to the word C there. So that is why for car name 2, when I print, I only have Honda C. Honda C. Okay. So if I want to check what is the length of this one, copy, paste there. Then maybe length. Okay. Okay, let's run this again. Okay, here, what is that thing? Car name 2 has a length of 10. Okay, so you have to bring over here. And this Honda City has 10. Let's see. So Honda is 5. The space is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So up to the whole word Honda City has 10 spaces. 10 spaces. And car name 2, which is S1. So only up to C, and I'm not sure why we have this O, the others there. So can maybe put there 10. So if I run that, so it has that symbol. So I wonder what that symbol is there for. It's for the empty space lah. Empty space. Empty space. So it wasn't there before. So I put there this 7 for. Oh, okay. Try 8. Yeah. So I is correct, but the rest I don't know why it is like that. Okay. All right. Yep. So those are some of the things that you maybe have to use in the final exam. So string and copy, string copy. Okay, and another one is string compare, strcmp. So this one is basically compare some numbers numbers where they are turned into some values, some values, some values. So we can also okay here can also look into this example. Okay, so I'm gonna just copy this thing, copy this one. Can okay, so I'm gonna okay, hopefully this one will work. Integer, yeah, integer. All right, let's see if that this one will work. So something is wrong here. Okay, usually this symbol, and maybe this one also is likely to cause trouble. All right. Okay, compile. There's something if integer I. So I is an integer. Okay, we put I. Yes. Line 4. Okay, and then let's run that. Line 31. So it doesn't like this one, integer I. So maybe we can just delete this. This declare over here. Yes. Then run this. So no problem there. Enter faculty name. So just I'm gonna put kejuruteraan mechanical. Oh, don't have kejuruteraan mechanical. So that's about it. So all right. So okay. So just put the singkatan, the like FTMK or FTKM. Okay, let's try this again and see if we get FTMK maybe without the space, or maybe it's intentionally to have that space. That's intentional, could be. So I'm gonna use uppercase here. FTKM first. Nothing happens. FTMK. So because of the space, I guess won't count. FTMK. Compile it again. Redo this. FTMK. FTMK. Okay, so now it likes it. It identifies that this one is equal to what it wants. So this one is using strcmp, compare name of faculty and the input. Input is the one that I answered in my answer, and the faculty that is compared to is this thing, FTMK. So I guess for us, we use FTKM. FTKM. So FTKM. So I guess I have to also change down there lah, FTKM. Okay, so bawah tu pun kena ubah lah, FT KM. Alright, but I guess you know the use lah over here using the string compare. Alright, starlen is also good. Is to find the length of the macam tadi saya in this previous example also use this thing starlen, and it's found that Honda City has 10 spaces, 10 spaces, 10 characters, including the space. Yeah, I think we saw that answer. Okay, and then I guess the next one is star cat. Star cat is concatenate, I guess. It can just append one to the other, such as this one. FT, KM, okay, we can change this. Can copy that. All right, and then paste that. Okay, so change this to KM. UTM Malacca. I guess change this to 20 lah. Or maybe 5. 15. Okay, and then what else do we need to do? After concatenate, okay, copy. So this is the main command. Main command after concatenating. Faculty and university. Okay, so it just append the university to the faculty. So now the new faculty will be longer lah, not just the FTKM. FTKM. All right, let's run this thing. Okay, so I guess this part, the quotation marks. Okay, now still has something error here. Error line 42. So what could this be? Character UTM. Okay, line 42. So this one doesn't like this. So just put 13 there, 13. Still say that there is a problem here. Wonder what? Stray to putty. Okay. Yeah. After concatenating, we should get this one, FTMK or FTKM, and then the name of the university, the university name and also place. Okay. So that is supposed to be the. Okay. Thirteen. Okay. Why is that giving me a problem? Okay. Any. All right. Starland. Okay. Anyway, maybe you can try to the next one, which is this one with the N in between. But this is not the problem yet. Copy this. I mean, run this thing. FTKM, FTKM, FTKM. Okay, then but this one is not letting us go. Then like hmm. So yeah, I guess we can maybe use this different name. I don't know, maybe school or school. School, yeah, or college. School. I don't know. Okay, that's not the problem. Yeah, I wonder what seems to be the problem. Straight character. Anywho, we try to add another one. Include ring. Nope. Still doesn't like it. faculty. Character. Okay, maybe I can just copy this, see if can run this. Maybe I stop sharing for a little bit. See if can run it in Programmist or C++ shell. C++ shell. Is it? Okay. Copy. Okay, I will share my screen in a bit. Okay, let me reshare my screen. And go back to Teams. Okay. All right. So this one can close C++. Okay. So I can. Yes, this one can delete. So see if this one will work or not. Okay, so this one should work. I don't know why in in dev C++ doesn't work. Oh, but it has this one. White space. Oh, okay. So it doesn't like the gap there. The gap. So I guess if I do not have the gap, like that, maybe it doesn't. White space. Okay, not sure. But here in the C++ shell, it can, although it has some warning there, but it works. It works. Okay. So this is the new word faculty. We'll have that combination, FTKM, and also the name of the university. All right. So if you use the other one, so how to avoid this white space? What if I have that string include string? Will that be any better? Well, I guess still not solving the problem. Not solving the problem. I can put here C out see out faculty. I mean, this one, faculty. And then I guess this one. Oh no. This one, faculty. Okay, and then see out university. Uni. This one is school. School. I think. Don't forget the ENDL. End of line. ENDL. All right, then run this bad boy. So faculty is that, just that. Uni is just that, and then this one will be the new faculty lah. New faculty after the concatenation or appending the one to the other. All right. Guess I don't want to spend too much time on this thing. I guess if you go to the end part, maybe at page. This one is kind of like the one where we have the array using numbers such as this one. Okay, and then what's the difference here? Passing the whole arrays, so you can have this thing, define the size, and then we can have this is a function prototype, and in the function usually the input is just one value, like for this one, this second input is an integer, but this one is integer in terms of array. So this one is not just one value here, so you can have many values that comes from this input. Okay, so looking at this example, I guess will give you an idea of what this thing means, or maybe you can just copy these things, and maybe put it maybe in this one. Okay, what else? Copy this bottom part. So this is also another. Okay, and also this part. So this part. Copy, and then go to here, paste it. All right, so here we have the function prototype. and then this is function declaration or definition, and then we have the main function, main body of the code. And then let's run this thing. So still doing the thinking. So what is happening here is basically you have the input going 1, 2, 3 in the ascending order. So size is 7. So okay. So 1 to 7, 1 through 7, and reverse order is the to change the order lah, from ascending to descending. Okay, reverse order. So numbers and also the size. Okay, so this is what you have in the main function, and then in the function you have the input from this thing, and this is actually, if you do not do it this way, when you run the program, it won't be allowing you. So this is declaring the input as array. So you can have the input to a function as an array. So when it gets into this function over here, what you'll do is to run it from I array size -1. Array size is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. So from 6 to 0 in a descending order, from 6 to 0 from descending order, and then the list will put. So even though in the here the input is numbers, but here in the function you call it list. So it doesn't matter lah. Over here you can call Ahmad, but in the function you can declare it as David, so it doesn't matter. And another thing is instead of having function prototype on the top and also function definition at the bottom and function call in the middle, in the main, so you can also bring this thing and put it up here if you want. I guess this one will also work. Yeah.
Kan bola tu bawa katil. Mana bola tu? Aku punya kat luar. Ting.
Oh, siapa tu bising?
Nampak bola. Macam mana tu?
Use doktor.
Saja main. Babi.
Siapa tu kawan-kawan yang tolong use? Mungkin saya on kan ke. Anyway, mana tadi kita ni? So if I put the function on top of the main, can also work as long as but I have to disable this function prototype. I guess let's try to run this thing. So you see, it still works. So I guess you have to be familiar. We have to familiar whether you have the function prototype, then the function definition below the main. as usual, and also in this other situation where you can bring the function on top of the main. So that is also allowed. So you can do that. So I guess for this class, I'm gonna end here. Maybe for the other part that I wanted to cover, which is maybe structure is also important, but I will include another video lah, or we'll cover in the next Monday during class in the lab. But those are very important stuff lah, because and also you are going to have to do a project, a group project. So I will share the project write up, what you need to, how many people in the group, and also what is the topic that you are going to do, and you can form your team, and I will prepare a space in ULearn for you to form the group in order to do that. So do you have any question for today's lecture? So so that is one important thing, the ability, and that's a bit different from the previous function that we have learned, is that the input to the function can be an array. Input into a function can also be an array, and that array can be numbers and can also be text or characters. All right, thank you very much for coming to the lecture secara maya, and you guys stay safe, and if there is any Christian friends in the class, I wish you Merry Christmas, and stay safe, don't drink and drive, and just get back here next week in good shape. Yes, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Previously, by sharing my screen. All right. I guess over here it's actually supposed to be working just like in the slide in the notes, but actually when I cut and paste from the notes into the editor here, maybe it inadvertently or unintentionally copy some other characters. So just basically retype this thing. It's pretty much the same thing, but I guess I changed the name of the school to this plate number. Then if I run this, we'll see what it'll be like. Maybe we don't need this. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, so basically it's working without any problem. Now the thing, faculty, when we first declare it or initialize it, it's just FTKM. It's just FTKM with some space here. And but after we concatenate it or concatenate, I guess that's the word, or we add it, or we combine the faculty and school. So school will be added to faculty in this case. So the new name or the new content in faculty will be not just FTKM, but FTKM and UTEM-BOSS. So that's why when we run this thing, this is what you'll get. This is what you'll get. All right. So I guess before we talk about input and output file, let's talk about structure. I guess I mentioned this a little bit a long time ago. So basically, when we discuss about data, we need to declare what kind of data type that that particular identifier or variable belongs to, like integer, double, float, things like that, or Boolean. But we can also create our own data type. Okay, so in this topic, I guess we are just going to focus on that particular thing. Okay, so this is how we declare or create the structure. Okay, so basically later on we can have like field 1 and field 2 and so on and so forth to be part of the structure name. Okay, we'll see the example in a bit. For example, if we create a structure called student, so student is the name of the structure. Name of the structure, and then student can have this information, student ID. Then we can have student name, student dot name, student dot student ID, student dot name, student dot year in school, and also student dot GPA. So that's how this thing is going to be utilized. Okay, and this is another example. We have a structure called sample, and within that, in this sample, sample 1, SAM1, for example, SAM1 will have information about X, Y, T, and also U. All right. So if we can have 4, if we declare only or initialize only 2, so there will be the first 2, X and Y, and then T and U is going to be 0. All right, so that's the situation. And if you want to you can use C in and also C out and to find those particular name value or input in the structure. So in this case, SAM2 is the name of the structure, but SAM2.x will be the first value dot y, second dot t, third, and lastly dot u. All right, then structure operation. Only one operation assignment is allowed on the whole structure itself. In other words, a structure can only be copied to another structure of the same type using the assign operator. Okay, so before we do any process, we have structure named SEM2 and also SEM1. In SEM2, the X is 7, Y3, T0, and U is R. And we have different values for SEM1. So if I say SEM2 is equal to SEM1, then you can have this thing. So both SEM2 and SEM1 must be of the same data type or the same structure. Okay. All right. So this is important. If you want to print out the values in the structure, you cannot just call the structure name, but you have to call the individual values in the structure. Okay, like bill.studentid.name.year in school, and also GPA. Okay. How to pause? Cannot pause. So let's continue. Sorry about the. Okay, so yep, let me share that again. So let's go on to this one. So we can, or maybe there is a example here. Example. Then again, you have to be very careful if you want to just copy and run this thing. You can try that structure, copy, and then paste. Okay, you have the structure. These are the content of the structure, ID and whatnot. Please enter ID. Use a big ID. Then name and whatnot. So what if we run this thing, see whether it will work or not? Okay, yeah, let's try and run it. So void main. That's this one. Okay, I guess this one. Okay, maybe. Hopefully that solves it. Main must return integer. Okay, let's try integer and run this thing. I guess this one works. So ID, say 12120. 3.06. Okay, we can try run that again. Maybe ID needs to have some space. Okay, ID 12120. Okay, I guess it skips that that thing, the name part. So name, please enter your name. So I guess C in name. C out. Okay. C in, get line. Okay. So maybe you have to have include C string. C string and close that. Let's run this again. 12120. Okay. Something still not correct. Please enter your name. So I'll just use get. Okay, let's run this again. Yeah, 169. That's awkward. String. I guess we don't need this. That's from previous work. ID, name. Okay, so let's run this. One, two, three. Okay. So this is worse. C in. Or maybe I just use C in here. C in. Then just copy that. So just have to write copy, paste, semicolon. All right, hopefully that works. One, two, three. Name, say Anwar, ANUAR, 3.3.35. Okay, so yep. So this is basically how the on the how that structure works. So basically, you create a new data type. New data type. So I'm gonna copy this thing, put it in this make it shorter. So I guess for the link. So maybe in this one you can maybe I can put here basic. This is tiny. You put this C++. Well, you can try this. All right. So I will share this thing. Share as PDF, and hopefully you can also learn from that. That's all that I want to add from what we had earlier during the day when we had our class. And I hope you have a good day and good break, and we'll continue to meet again next week, inshallah, for another two more topics on C++. With that, Assalamualaikum. Have a good one. Bye bye.